Hello, marketing team, especially for all those new instructors. I actually had a few questions come across, so I wanted to share this tech tip about rubrics. A couple important points about rubrics. One, how to find them, and two, what information should be included, especially when deducting points. So, with that said, the question that came over via email was, "Hey, I've been able to find the rubrics in every assignment except for 3-2. So let's take a look at 3-2. Here we're in the grade book, right? You click on the down arrow here and go down to attempt, okay? And assignment 3-2 will pop up. Here, of course, I offer in assignment feedback to students, but that's not the point. That may be a good idea to do so too. Some of the better instructors, some of the top instructors, I should say, offer in assignment feedback. Now, with that said, let's kind of take a look here at where the rubric is. So you say, well, where is the rubric? I don't see it. Well, this little double box here, if you double click on it, the rubric actually pops up. When it comes to assessing a student, especially when you're trying to get the student to improve on their assignments, it's very important that when points are deducted, to provide a written example of why points are being deducted. For example, here it's not just good to just click a button. Of course, you don't have to provide any kind of feedback when the student is getting full credit. However, when you are deducting points, give a written response here. That is actually part of the requirement. So also, just for me, I like to actually provide a little bit of what you call intellectual presence and tie one assignment to the next. For example, I talk about the next assignment here coming up in week 5, and then I give an outside resource. In this way, the student kind of get some insight in how this one assignment ties to the next. That's a little bit beyond the scope of rubrics. It's just something I wanted to share. So I hope this answers your question. One, where and how can I find the rubric in specific assignments? And two, also brings to light a very important point that you have to, especially when students are looking to improve, is to provide feedback to the students inside the rubric matrix when it comes to point deduction. Keep in mind that you can always post any of your question about rubrics and other things related to the class in the community of practice, which is the COP, and you can always email your team lead for further clarifications. Take care.